Hi, my name is Wayne W. Johnson, and I play the role of Dracula in Tales of Dracula. I actually watched the old Bela movies, and I watched the original 1979 Dracula. Because the thing is, though, with Bela, you can't really compete against that. I mean, Bela's just, he's legendary with the role. There's just, you can't compare with that, especially with my hair. So that's pretty much a given. But it was just taking little bits here, little bits there. And I mean, everyone's got their thing with Dracula in a sense. It's like, you know, you got the, with vampires, they've got like, uh, you know, you got the more modern vampires and you got the Twilight vampires and all that stuff. And that, all that stuff has its place and stuff. But for this film, Joe was actually saying that he wants to go back more to the classic style where, you know, he's more of a cold, you know, evil character. There's you know, there's a template for him, you know, especially the classic Dracula. So in that sense, it's a little easier because you have something to follow. But it's also a lot harder because now you're in the footsteps of all the other classic people who have played Dracula, like Bela Lugosi, for example. And they cast a really large shadow. So even to come close to something like that, you know, it's really hard to do. And you know, but you know, I basically, it was more like you want to take a little bit here, a little bit there, and not necessarily trying to be like this brand new original Dracula or something like that, but more in the classic style and more of a very kind of a cold, evil Dracula in that sense. Meeting all the great people involved, cast and crew, it's always a great experience to do that, and making new friends, sometimes reacquainting with old friends. Learning more about the craft because you know, to me every acting gig is like going to school. You know, there's always something that you can learn. You know, you're never above learning something new. So I learned a lot in this movie actually because I'm kind of the guy who sometimes goes a little overboard. You know, with the intensity, a little bit the campy kind of. You know, I could really do the whole intense thing, and it's like, well, scale that back a little bit, and you know, bring that intensity there, but don't be so showy. So that was a challenge to do that, and you know, and just all the great people that were involved in the set. It's a great experience, and hopefully be back again for another run. You know, you don't mess with Dracula.